Elo, elo, gałgany, gałgany. Witam na kolejnym streamie z Grand Theft Auto 5. Niech będzie. No i moi drodzy, dawno nie było GTA 5. Ciekawe, czy jakieś aktualizacje były do online'a. Oby nie, tak to nie będę musiał czekać, nie? Szczerze mówiąc, to już nie pamiętam, na czym skończyliśmy. Dobra, już tutaj przechwytywanie robię. Ciekawe, czy tak od razu mi załapie. A nie, jest okej. To luzik. No dobra. Poczekamy tylko aż się załaduje. W sumie to nie wiem czy w ogóle mi się załaduje, ponieważ spaliłem wcześniej streama niż włączyłem grę. Ale miejmy nadzieję, że się włączy. Miejmy nadzieję, że się włączy. Bo tak naprawdę to mi się nie chce odpalać drugi raz GTA. W sumie to jest tylko tryb fabularny, więc powinien się włączyć. O. Mamy Franklina. O, motor.
Hey, holla at me, y'all. Peace.
Jakie tutaj mamy ustawienia tego dźwięków? Tu może trochę zmniejszę na OBS-ie. No i zobaczymy. Poczekajcie, bo mnie kot zaatakował. Aktualnie siedzi mi na kolanach i się łasi. Dobra. Aha. Może resztę... Ała. Drapie mnie. Ała. A. Weź. Weź, bo muszę tutaj misję robić. Aha, render. Siedzi twardo na kolanach. Dobra, tutaj no złazi koteł. Okej. Dobra. Tu mamy misję u Lestera. Jak mi się przynajmniej wydaje. Co to było? Czy A ty co, takie telefony w ogóle? Wow.
Okay, you know Redwood cigarettes?
Sure, the cigarette that built America.
They've rigged a jury to throw a class action lawsuit that would cover the treatment costs of thousands of emphysema sufferers. There are 4 corrupt jurors on Redwood's books. I'll send you the details. Oh, and we only have a few hours to make them disappear. The court case is tomorrow morning.
Is that all, dog? Shit, that's quite a favor.
And that's quite a house you're living in. Get this done quickly, and I'll try to throw in a sweetener as well. Now, I'd advise picking up some long-range hardware to get this job done. You'll be helping a lot of people with this, Franklin, including anyone who might have a sizable investment in, say, debonair cigarettes.
Zapomniałem włączyć mikrofon, ale ogólnie próbowałem usunąć tę wiadomość, aczkolwiek nie wiem, jak to się robi. Tego, co było w tym SMS-ie, to jest jakiś kulturysta. I mamy go tak po prostu zlikwidować, czy co? Mamy jakąś snajpę? Mamy. Dobra. Ojej. Tu ławki są. Nie zespełniły mi się. To on chyba, co?
Get down and lay down. Ain't nothing personal.
Okej, nie ma policji. No odpalaj. Co to za jeep był? O, motory. Aha. Ups. Dobra, 500 metrów zostało. Ojej. Ale w fabule wydaje mi się, że więcej tych motorów jeździ. Motocyklistów jest więcej. O kurde. To nie on był. Jezu. Trafiłem w tę laskę.
Damn, I ain't got much time left.
No kurde, to jest na czas. Ciekawe, ile jeszcze punktów zostało. O! Aby walnął. Podłoga mi na chwilę zniknęła. Tu zresztą też, ale... I tutaj? Gdzie on stoi? Że niby jak mam się tam wbić? No gdzie on jest? On gdzieś tutaj z brzega jest, no nie? 2 minuty mi zostały. Oj. Nie mogę tu wejść? Jakiś dźwięk wydał. No gdzie ten typierz? Kurde, nie ten przycisk cały czas naciskam. Nie zdążę. Kurde, coś tu jest. Aha. No to nie można już. No nie mam pojęcia. No jak ja mam tam wyjść? No dobra, dawaj, replay. A. Muszę wypatrywać brudnych okien, okej. Myślałem, że on tam gdzieś na dachu se siedzi na balkonie czy coś. Co to było? Brudne okna, mówisz? Ciekawe, czy będą się jakoś różnić. Bo to jednak jest w nocy. No weź to załaduj, kurde.
Damn, I ain't got much time left.
Co tu się dzieje? Czemu oni spadają? What the fuck?
Lester better appreciate this shit.
Policję mam. Ja mam 50 sekund to na pewno zdążę. O, jeszcze naokoło. O, ho, ho. To wybrałem trasę. Chyba, że tu bym się ściął.
Hey, there go Popo, dog.
Chociaż... może mi się uda. No jedź. No. Już kawałek. A tu takie góry są. To tam idź. On podjechał. Przynajmniej policji nie mam. Jak on zwalnia pod górkę. Ciężko ma.
Damn, I ain't got much time left.
Halo, co do ciebie? Co to były za lagi? Nawet nie wiem z jakiego powodu. On jeszcze będzie na mnie uciekał.
Okay, that ought to do it.
Dobra, zdążyliśmy.
Hey, L, it's done, homie. All of them.
Very good. I'll be in touch.
Okej. Dobra, już resztę mamy u Trevora. I no nadal się loguje coś. Możemy zobaczyć, co tam u niego słychać. Czy nie leży w jakimś rowie? O, no to nieźle. Się tutaj bawi. Dobra, akcja, wymienianie policji. Siema, Bonik. No jak mnie znaleźli? Halo. Oszuści. Przejadę z Landy? Aha, okej, tu jest mościk. No i dobra. Możemy lecieć dalej na misję. Halo? Dobra. Nie wiem co tu było, ale przez chwilę stałem w miejscu, mnie po prostu lagowało. Nie wiedząc z jakiej przyczyny. Nie wiem właściwie co to jest za misja tutaj. Ale jest pod znakiem zapytania, czyli jakaś misja poboczna. A jest jakiś dziad.
Oh, he's making such a fuss, these celebs.
Oh, they're not like you or me.
Apart from you, Jock. Would you go and get him one of his favorite pizzas?
No.
Well, then I don't know what to do with him. I mean, he hasn't eaten for a few days.
You've kidnapped a major movie star, okay? Now, you can either leave him somewhere and hope he's been sufficiently scared shitless to stay quiet, or you can send him on the kind of trip he won't come back from.
Oh, a trip! Such fun!
Oh dear, what a palaver this is.
Decisions, decisions.
If you could just handle this, Jock.
Al is in the boot of the car. You'd be doing us such a favor.
I'm really not one for goodbyes.
Jak się stąd wyjeżdża? Chyba nie tędy. Źle pojechałem.
Oh, shit! What are you doing?
Ktoś w bagażniku siedzi.
Hello? Hey? Hello? What's happening? Who are you?
I'm the man getting you from A to B. A being the trunk of this car, and B being a horrific scenario of my choosing.
Oh God, please no! I have money on me, lots of money.
Good to know, Al, good to know. I'll be sure to grab that after we're done.
Oh, shit! Please let me go!
I thought you were a big, tough action movie guy.
Please, don't do anything!
Ah, see, you can't act. Don't listen to all those movie critics.
What are those crazy
Gdzie
old
jedziemy go
people?
zabić?
Just me and you, honey bun. Did you have fun with those two? They're harmless, aren't they?
They are not harmless!
Dobra, ogólnie oni się tutaj gadają. No ale chyba nikt nie wiem.
Ah, you lucky boy.
I tak,
Older
jakbym
women are
doszedł,
to
to i
be
tak by była nas
cherished.
tylko czwórka,
Like
więc
fine
jeden
cheese.
randomowy
Sometimes
gracz.
the rind is the best bit.
What do you want? Cars? Drugs? What about art? I got shitloads of art. No, you wouldn't want that. Fuck!
You barely know me, Al,
Jakbyśmy
and
mieli
you're
piątkę,
already
to by było
judging my
inaczej, nie?
cultural standing. I find that very offensive.
There must be something you want.
Other than a cheeseburger, a cold beer, and you shutting the hell up, I'm all good.
Whatever they're paying you, I'll double it.
They're not paying me anything.
Then why are you doing this?
Well, one, I'm a bad person. Two, I understand that love takes many forms. And three, most importantly, you've seen all our faces. I've made the mistake of not tying up loose ends once before.
I won't tell a soul, I promise.
Dobra, giniesz gościu. Tam już nic nie mrucz.
Well, curtains up! It's time for your final scene!
No!
Zaraz go rozjedzie.
Let me out!
Gdzie
What
jedzie?
are you doing?
O nie. Jaki szybko jedzie.
Do this!
O ja. Po nim.
Jock, we've been worried sick.
I regret to report the sad passing of Mr. L. Donopoli. Train accident. Very sudden.
I loved that man. We will remember him always. The way he was on TV before we met him. Not that any of us met him, of course.
You two enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Królik biegnie. Znaczy zając. Lokomotywacja. Dobra, samochodu nie mamy.
This ain't fucking happening.
You're getting robbed. Oh, shit!
Oj. Policja. Tak.
For fuck's sakes! Great! Police!
LMF-u. No i ramki. Ty, jak on po polu jedzie, ten policjant. Co ja przejechałem? Nie, króliczka. O nie, najgorzej. I bum! Na pobocze go. Ziu. I wózeczka. Na bok. Szkoda, że nie zleciał tak jak tamten. A ten z Passatem? Bum. O nie, trafiłem. Do tego. Do tego.
I just hope that broke your goddamn neck!
Aż go zarzuciło. Ziu. Matthews, ale nie ma kogo tam dusić. Póki co. Jem tą karawaną. O. Ale wyskok. I w skuter. A nie, prawie. Okej. Weź z tym szerotem. Ale faza. Dobra, parkuję tutaj, bo nie chcę nigdy tego auta na oczy widzieć. Niech je odholują. Dobra, gdzie to jest ta misja? Gdzieś tu po schodach chyba. Tak przynajmniej powinno być. No.
And Trevor is Trevor is a...
Trevor is a what?
Trevor is a good guy. He's got family. Got kid, ain't he, Floyd?
That's it, right? Yes, Trevor. but the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, I mean, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicating? There's Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa. Whoa! Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam, he died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
Kigacie.
I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Wow. Show me. Show me,
No,
boy!
I don't want to.
Aha.
Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done. All right? Now, Wade here says that you work at the docks.
Yes.
Look at me!
Can you just put your Johnson away, sir?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I work at the docks.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now, let's get you, Wade, and that little tormentor down there to put these on. We are going for a ride. Gentlemen, the gateway to America awaits. Ron, we got an inside man at the port of LS. I'm gonna send you some information. I need you on point to help plan things.
I got it, T. I really miss...
To się urwało. Dobra, z tego co wiem... to chyba teraz jedziemy do portu. Nie wiem, na jakieś zarobki czy coś.
I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your questioning, sir.
We're looking for something to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in elementary school.
Boniek, ale żula w formie od shotów czy na streamie?
Sir, please, just tell me what you want and I'll do my utmost to assist you in finding it.
Oh fuck.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turd. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right. Well, how's this? $236 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd. You need to give us the inside track on what's coming through.
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate something?
Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather Security Consulting. Private army to the New World Order.
My butt's gone
The
now.
folks waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the
Więc
globe
tak,
and
na
recently cleared
streamach
to operate on US
nie wiem,
soil.
czy będzie Zula, ponieważ chłopakom się te
So there's
bronie
a private
pokończyły
militia in the port.
i już tak z tym podstawowym ekwipunkiem to jest tak średnio już grać, bo to masz tam jedną MK i jeden shotgun
A freighter.
i tak za
Can I get on board?
wesoło to tam nie jest. No i też tam nam się już trochę znudziła. Nie powiem, że nie.
I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else?
There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. They got boats coming in and out. I heard they was testing something.
All right. We'll take a look at that as well.
Ale myślę,
Go park and get the dispatch.
Yep, will do.
Go park and get the dispatch. Come on, shift's about to start.
dobra, ale myślę, że na pewno jeszcze do Zuli wrócimy. Nie mówię nie.
Here comes the soup. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong, real quick.
To on? Jaki grubas. Ten na śmieci wlazł?
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew.
There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Hope you got a strong stomach, son. Get in there.
You gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever got helicopters coming in and out of here? You know, those big sky crane things that can pick up a whole container?
Now this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that's stretched to 50 feet.
You know, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
Wózek widowy.
They had the water surface real covered.
Okay.
Tam se jedzie.
Freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers. But these are marked military. Government.
Anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Over there, 2 o'clock. Looks like Forrest got on the wrong side of some Merryweather guys.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and Baby gotta be brought up to F. That ain't a question. Get on it. Now!
Mam tam wsiąść?
You drive and I'll spot.
Czy mam
How
jakieś
about I run
cele?
that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We
Nie się
don't get
tego
the
używa.
containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a
Oj,
waste
to
clearance
skręca.
crew. He's never happier when he's neck deep in shit.
They're
Znaczy,
so on to us.
czy mam jakieś cele na tym kanale? Wydaje mi się, że raczej nie, ponieważ to jest raczej dla mnie, tak dla siebie se nagrywam. Dla fanów bardziej. No, a może kiedyś coś, kiedyś jakiś nowy, ktoś mnie odwiedzi i może coś mu się tam spodoba. No i też tak fajnie jest się tym pobawić. Na przykład w tym montowaniem. Bo...
Hook it up. Okay,
Wow.
we got it.
Dobra, mamy to.
Let's take her down to Bay F.
Bo na przykład jak robię sobie te urwy z tej Zuli właśnie i na przykład muszę przesłuchać cały ten stream, to czasem też, no nieraz było tak, że się śmiałem na przykład albo z samego siebie. Gdzie jest ten punkt? Albo śmiałem się z samego siebie, albo tam ze Steza, czy z kogoś. Z tych takich nawet śmiesznych momentów.
You happy? Now I'll get the other one for you. Me, anyway. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Cranes! Perfect!
Oh, shoot.
No w sumie można tak powiedzieć też, że na razie dla siebie.
Clap it on now.
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Trevor's old friends with the... Well, with the
say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
No też to jak czasem coś powie, to po prostu... Wow, ale to spuściłem. Czasem też... No, nie mogę tego aż określić, to jest aż takie śmieszne. Kurde, co tu się dzieje? Mogę chyba już wysiąść, no nie? Chyba tak. Dobra. Idziemy do dźwigu. Ogólnie to pozdrawiam Seza, jeżeli to ogląda. Lub będzie to oglądał.
Hey, there ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an
hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
It's
Get up on this walkway, climb down the ladder, and go into the cabin.
No. A, nie tutaj. Za wysoko weszłem. Tylko teraz ten nie spaść. O. No nie. Tutaj odbij. No i... A, okej. O Jezu. Jeszcze inaczej. Tutaj trzeba wejść. Nie! Fajnie. Nie lubię tego sterowania trochę. Bo jak jest jakoś coś ciaśniej czy coś. To po prostu wciśnie się spację i przeskakuje nad pierwszą lepszą.
There ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you. All right, I'm here. What do I do?
The red containers below need to go on the trucks at the end. Grab them, move them, put them down. First up, position the cabin over a container. The lights on the bottom of the spreader will help you position it. That's it. You're in position. That's lined up. Move the spreader down so it can grab the container. Looks good to me. Grab onto it. It's hooked up, so lift it high enough to clear that container stack and move it to the other end. We need to go to the other end. Bay 5. We ain't there yet.
Nie no, z grami to jest różnie.
That's the truck. Ease her onto it. You want to line it up with the frame of the truck. Truck is clear to go. Signalman and crane driver working together. Now let's do the same thing again. Take us back up to the other end. Get in position over the second container in Bay 1.
Dobra.
All right, you're done. Break time.
How about this view, huh? I'm gonna take some photos for the kids.
Co to jest rufa? Oop.
Trevor, come on. I can take you over to the warehouse. We can use the big rig. It's on the other side of Port City. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself.
We ain't heard from Wade.
What are you, his mother? He's fine.
A spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it.
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understando. Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop. Where the fuck do you think you're going?
He must have got confused. The guy don't speak English. Must have misread the
manifesto. He said go here.
Skopali go.
Sorry, you're gonna have to go it alone.
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it, and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
What in the name of all things holy?
I tried to stop it, but it just kept coming and coming.
Oh, it's there, Wade. Look, you're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now. All right, this'll do.
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
Oh, it's low self-esteem, Wade. We got to build him back up. Now. And there, perfect.
All right, so, based on my observations, I'd say these Merryweather security cocksnots are sitting on something real valuable. I think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for him with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater. That means stealing us a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you?
Huh?
Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. They're running the operation from the dock where I last saw your cousin. We'll need a submarine for that too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it, bring it back here, and find out what it is.
Here? To the Congo?
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
Mamy wybór.
I am a logistical genius.
Tylko które wybrać? Może na morzu? Weźmy na morzu.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure. Gotta be. You and Floyd can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern.
Okay, all right.
What is that smell?
Oh, we are going straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores, and I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever gonna smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him! No. Smell him!
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Deborah. Look, my lady and my union, that's all I got. So why don't we just let this all slide, huh?
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin, then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bath!
Ah, Trevor. Hey.
Mikey, hey, listen. Loving it here in LS. Really settling in. Getting my first enema tomorrow. Anyway, I heard about some action.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you bet it's okay. Listen, I gotta do a little prep work, but so far it's looking pretty tasty. I'll need you to bring along that kid you've been hanging with, Franklin. Oh, yeah. Oh, and how's your flying? You might need to take a few classes at flight school.
Why would I need to do that?
Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. Gonna be just like old times, pal.
I ain't never gonna smell the same. You're getting wet, Floyd. Take your pants off.
Oni się tam myją?
I thought you had a bath.
Sitting in traffic, man. The great.
I'ma leave you leak. You bastard!
Tracy, baby, you called?
Yeah, look, Dad, we're worried.
I'm worried too. I really want to see you.
Well, I don't want to see you. You need help, like serious, serious help. And if you don't get it, you're gonna be killed.
Tracy, I love you. But you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I tried, Daddy. That's all I could do.
Welcome to flight school. My name is Jackson, with a J. And I'll be your instructor. First things first. Let's see if we can get you into the air without... We're gonna start with a basic takeoff. Hold the throttle all the way down to pick up speed, and pull back on the stick to take off. You can retract your landing gear once you're a safe distance above the ground. Congratulations, pilot! You are now airborne. Now, navigate through those checkpoints marked on your radar, and we can move on to the next lesson. That was a good start. Well done! Now I'm going to have you attempt a safe landing on the runway. You won't... Start reducing the plane's altitude gradually so you're just above the runway as you approach. Be sure to deploy the landing gear before you reach the runway. Start to decelerate while you're still in the air, but be careful not to stall the engines. Executed like a pro! Now let's get the plane off the runway. Taxi over to the marked area and come to a complete stop. That was an excellent landing. Very well done. Start reducing the plane's altitude gradually so you're just above the runway as you approach. Be sure to deploy the landing gear before you reach the runway. Start to decelerate while you're still in the air, but be careful not to stall the engines. When you touch down, continue to apply the brakes carefully until you come to a complete stop. Try to land as close as you can to the checkpoint marked on the runway. Executed like a pro! Now let's get the plane off the runway. Taxi over to the marked area and come to a complete stop. Pilot, it's time for us to get a little crazy. First, I want you to get some altitude and head for that checkpoint marked at the end of the runway. On my mark, perform a barrel roll by pulling your flight stick to the left or right. Okay, perform a barrel roll. Stones of steel! I like it! Now let's try a few of those in a row. Level out your plane and get ready. I want to see you do 3 barrel rolls in a row on my signal. Watch your altitude on this one. Okay, perform 3 barrel rolls in a row. Very nice! Are you getting dizzy in there yet? Go ahead and level out the plane again. Now let's see how you do upside down. On my word, roll over the plane and hold it steady. Okay, roll the plane upside down. Hold the plane upside down for several seconds. Roll the plane right side up. Great work out there today. I'll teach you some more moves next time. This lesson will help you build your stick and rudder skills. You have to keep your plane steady while rolled over on Take off and head for the checkpoint marked at the runway. Then, I'll talk you through it. A knife is one of the harder moves. You'll have to keep your wings steady and use your rudders to maintain altitude. When I give you the signal, I want you to try to hold a knife edge with your plane. Okay, perform a knife edge. Perfect. Now hold that position. Don't forget to use your rudders to maintain altitude. Level out the plane. Good. Let's see if you can do the same thing on the other side. On my mark, roll your plane over to the opposite side and hold the position. Okay, perform a knife edge on the other side. Level out the plane. That was an amazing run. You should be very proud of yourself. This obstacle course is designed to teach you how to get better. I want you to use everything you've learned so far to navigate this course as fast as you can. Watch your altitude, though. This is really a test of how low you can go and how well you can maneuver the plane. You got this. Nicely done. Good job. Looking solid. Awesome. You got this. Keep it up. Excellent job! I couldn't have done it much better myself. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to perform. Okay, do you see your checkpoint marked on the radar? You're going to practice an emergency landing on that bridge, straight ahead. Slow your approach as you descend onto the road. If you touch down smoothly, your plane is going to stop pretty fast. Not too bad, but there's still some room for improvement. Okay, do you see your checkpoint marked on the radar? You're gonna practice an emergency landing on that bridge, straight ahead. Slow your approach as you descend onto the road. If you touch down smoothly, your plane is gonna stop pretty fast. That was an excellent landing. Very well done. Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before, steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking! You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. Now roll the plane right side up. I told you this stunt was tough. You could do with more practice, and I could always do it. Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. Now, roll the plane right side up. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. How can I teach you to fly if you're not in the aircraft? Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. Now, roll the plane right side up. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. Now roll the plane right side up. I told you this stunt was tough. You could do with more practice, and I could always do with more... Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. Now roll the plane right side up. Not bad! You did all right out there.
Nie wiem, jak ja to zrobiłem.
You've been doing so well in the plane, we're gonna put you... Let's go on a short tour of the city, and we'll see how well you handle the chopper. Follow the marked course, and remember, I'm looking for maneuverability, but also speed. You've got this. Nicely done. The bridge didn't seem to slow you down at all. Looking solid. You're looking good. Good job. Nicely done. You're heading into the city now. Watch out for streetlights and buildings.
Not true.
Very nice. That's it. You're looking good. Nicely done.
Nie.
There's the landing pad. Go ahead and set her down nice and easy. Nice job. You handled the course pretty well. Remember, this course is all about speed. To maximize acceleration, keep the nose of the helicopter tipped. Just bear in mind that you're also losing altitude when the nose is pointed down. Good work so far. Keep her at full speed. Nicely done. Awesome. That's it. You are blazing now. Looking solid. Swing and a miss. You've got this. That's it. Nicely done. Bring the helicopter down gently onto the helipad. All right, not too bad. You made decent time.
Chcemy srebro.
We've taught you how to fly a helicopter. Now you're gonna learn. Hope you aren't afraid of heights. Excellent jump! That was almost dead on! This lesson will involve skydiving onto a moving... The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed. Improvement. The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed.
Dolecę.
Nice! Definitely seeing some improvement. The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed. That wasn't a bad jump, but the idea is to land on the target, not just near it. The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed. a moving truck. So take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed. Nice! Definitely seeing some improvement. Your final lesson is going to combine extremely dangerous stunts with highly populated city areas in an assault course that will put everything... I want you to take your very best shot at this obstacle course. There are going to be special gates that will require you to fly upside down or knife through them. Get ready for the next gate. Since it's marked green, you'll have to perform a knife through it. You're looking great out there. This next gate is blue, so you're gonna have to fly through it upside down. That's it! Keep it up! Very nice! You're looking great out there! That's it! You're looking good! That'll do! You made that look easy! Brings a tear to my eye to see how far you've come. The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed. Outstanding.
Oh.
That was really impressive.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Dobra, tutaj zakończymy streama, więc elo.
Hello. Yeah, can you send out a cab to me?
Not a problem. A driver's on the way.
Great.
Hey there, my man. What's shaking? I'm good.
Where you headed, homie?
Say, how's those drill bits? Come on, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
Rockford Hills.
Right away, sir. Pedestrians gotta pay attention, man. This is a driving town.
Dobrze, więc z tego miejsca chciałem podziękować jeszcze chłopakom, którzy byli na streamie i zobaczyli co się dzieje. Więc Michael już dojeżdża do domu i będziemy kończyć.
That's the ride, my man.